In some light news for you today, saying it so, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, well, they went from Mr. and Mrs. Smith to Mr. and Mrs. Splits. That's right, one of Hollywood's leading couples is calling it quits. Jolie, who is also a UN ambassador, reportedly filed for divorce from Pitt after just a couple of years of marriage. It's not 2 years of marriage. Whoever put that in there, that's not right. Reactions to the split range from shock to disbelief and even anger on Twitter. The A-list couple has been together since 2004. People magazine staff editor Janine Rubenstein is joining us on the phone to break down the news for us. Janine, what details do we know about this impending divorce?
It is a huge shock, and even within the couple, we got news from Brad Pitt just not too long ago. He released a statement to us saying, "This saddens me very deeply," but he's focusing on their kids. So it's something that it seems no one was expecting.
So it looks like, my producers are telling me they've been married for 2 years. Our banner says calling it quits after 12 years. They've been together for 12 years. They've been only married for 2 years?
Yes, they met in 2004 on set of their movie together and spent 10 years together, finally tied the knot, and now they are calling a split just 2 years later, and they just celebrated their 2-year anniversary together.
So what do we, I mean, give us, we need some details. What could possibly have gone wrong in this marriage of what many people call the two most beautiful people on planet Earth? Tell us. Definitely.
People are wondering what could it be, and our sources say it had to do with their kids. They share 6 kids together, and we're just hearing that disciplining them and differences over how they were rearing their kids really drove a wedge between them, a big enough wedge to call for a divorce.
Wow. And so what will happen to the children?
Well, we know from court documents that she has asked for custody and is asking also that he's allowed visitation. So she's kind of putting her foot down and saying that she wants the 6 kids.
Do you think somewhere, Janine, Jennifer Aniston is smiling?
I wouldn't know about that. I will say that there are a lot of tears.
No, Janine, were you back in the day, were you team Jennifer or were you team Brangelina? Tell us.
I love me some Jennifer, I will say that, but have grown to love Brad and Angelina. They gush about each other nonstop. They were on red carpets and together. They kind of look like the perfect couple. They have the kids. They just were the it Hollywood couple.
They really were. And I remember watching that movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and thinking to myself, and this was still when he was still with Jennifer Aniston, I just thought, wow, the on-air chemistry, the on-air electricity that, on the screen there was
It was palpable.
Yeah, you could feel it, man. It was out of control. What a bummer in Hollywood today. Janine Rubenstein, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, guys.